Okay, so I am on the next step here, and I was thinking that I was going to fold this down here. So I didn't want the pocket all the way up that high. So I was thinking of doing that. And then I wanted to split down the middle to kind of give it a separation, and then maybe glue there. So I'm going to glue this down. Then I'm going to, let's see if I want to put this all the way in there. I think I'm going to need to tack this down here to tuck under. Otherwise it's going to come up. Okay, and then I think I'm going to glue this down in here. Right in the middle of this flower. I'm going to glue that. There. So after seeing Michelle Pipeling's new room that she finished, her craft room, it has totally inspired me to get going again on mine, because I kind of got so far and then I stopped. And I was working diligently on it, but then I wasn't getting any projects out. So it's kind of like a catch-22. If you're working on your room, it's hard to get the projects done. And so I had this old dresser that I found at a thrift shop that was absolutely gorgeous, and I had it in my guest room because I was thinking I was gonna make my guest room really vintage. And then I had a dresser in here, you know, it was a little bit smaller, that I found at a yard sale for like $5 that I had repainted. It had like children's drawings all over it and everything. And but the guy said, hey, you know, I was looking at it and everything because it had good bones, and it was really pretty. And so this dresser that I had painted for $5, I painted it with chalk paint. Well, I moved that one into the guest room, and then I moved the real pretty one into my craft room. So I'm thinking, you know what, I spend more time in my craft room than, you know, my guests are going to spend in the guest room. So why shouldn't I enjoy this nice piece of furniture? And yeah, so I did that. Took me a few hours because the dresser's really huge and heavy, and I had to take all the drawers out, and then of course move the drawers from what I had in here into the bigger dresser. Plus, you know, I have more storage. I don't know why I want to put that one there, but I kind of do. I don't know. I want a fluffy, ruffly edge there. And I need some ruffly edge. Oh, I can use this. Hold on. See, now I gotta lift that up, which is fine. I will lift that up, and I'm going to put this one on there, and then it's going to peek out over the edge, and that'll be really pretty. See a little bit of that trim there. Cute. Okay. So yeah, I moved it in here. It looks super pretty. I have a funny feeling I'm going to have to miter that too. We'll see what happens. These glue strings. So yeah, anyway, I went thrifting all day yesterday. And I actually went by myself, which I don't do because I'd rather go with somebody. But other than Doreen, I don't know, you know, who else likes to go with me to do that kind of stuff. So I found some really cool things. I found this really pretty piece of pink milk glass. Maybe I'll do a video of some of the things I found because it was so fun. I actually had a lot of fun. I usually go on a Saturday, but I went on Friday because I had the day off, and I was over by my grandma's, which is where the antique mall is that I like to go to. And it seemed like they had all their stuff out, you know, for the weekend, to get ready for the weekend. But there weren't that many people there shopping, so it was funny because I kept running into the same lady at each booth. And I mean, when I go, I'm a very slow shopper. I like to take it all in and look at every little piece, and I sometimes miss it the first time, so even I'll go through again sometimes. Of course, the people are like, weren't you here already? two hours later in the store. And I was like, yeah, but I had sent some pictures to a friend and she wanted some, so I gotta go back in and get it. Okay, I'm not going to put that down because I'm not sure what I'm going to do here on the sides. So, see how cute that is? I'm digging that. I just need to close up, put these together. So I'm going to glue that shut. so that you don't see in there the inside of the batting. I don't know if you guys, when you guys go shopping, give yourself like a budget. And I did really good up until I found these doily like table, not table runners, but tablecloths, which I rarely find when I go. But I walked into this one that one antique shop, and I, was looking around, and then I went onto the other side, and I was like, oh my God. I just saw like 3 huge pieces of, doily things. Like, one was a bed, like a bed, what do you call those? Bedspread, yeah. One was a bedspread, and one was a 2-word tablecloth, I think. And when I saw the price, I was like, Argh. I said, hey, he kept seeing me look at it, so he actually came over and he said, I could probably give you a better price on those. I was like, oh, I was just going to ask you if that was possible, so. Yeah, see, now the edge looks nice and clean there. Super cute. Okay, I like this. Oops. Now I can reattach this. Sometimes I'll heat this up with my glue, my heat gun to soften the glue again instead of adding more. But sometimes the tip of the glue gun is hot enough to melt it as well. Okay, so I think I'm gonna glue this down in here. Okay, that looks really cute. And now I want to figure out what I'm going to put here. I need to make some kind of, I liked this, but it's not enough. I'm going to attach this here. I was watching American Idol, I think, this past week. I can never remember what day, because we just kind of record it and then watch it whenever we can. And then, I'm just amazed by some of the talent that they've found so far. They're just like all around musicians. Like, they can sing, they can play an instrument. And how young, there's so many young kids at like 15, and they're already, oh my gosh, this is crazy. They're already like playing all these instruments. And not just like, you know, a few chords here and there. I'm talking incredibly. And all the young guys are like trying to get with J-Lo. So funny. Like she'd give him the time of day or something. She's so like she'll humbly say, you know, she's really nice to them is what I mean. This is a pretty trim. I found this trim at Hobby Lobby. Really pretty. Have to cut it a little bit. That's pretty so far. Alright, now what else am I going to do? I want to add something over this, maybe, I have some of this applique left too. That'd be gorgeous. Yeah, I think I might cut this. I'm thinking I like this here. I was at my grandmother's yesterday, and I guess she's been home on hospice, but she looked the best I've seen her yet, and she had my mom, my aunt, and my grandfather's brother, and growing up, you know, he's just really sassy. He's just got a personality. Like, you could really take it the wrong way if you know, are sensitive or, you know, can't dish it out, you know, right back at him. And, you know, when I was younger, I always, like, kind of didn't really care that much for him because I guess he had such a bad reputation, you know, in a sense that nobody really could handle him. And so it's funny because as you get older, you know, you kind of take less from people. You don't let people walk on you as much. And so he's over at my grandparents, and didn't even realize he lived like an hour away. I thought he still lived in New York because most of my family on my mom's side is, you know, were born and raised in New York. And, oh, man, I was just dishing it right back at him. It was so funny. Just silly stuff, like, I don't know. I can't even explain because it's just, he's just so sassy. And my mom and my aunt are kind of, don't know how to dish it out like that. And so I just kept dishing it right back at him, and was just laughing, just having a ball over there. It was a really fun day. It was the best I've seen my grandma, so that really made things that much better, because I really find myself dreading going over there. And it's not because I don't want to see her or spend time with her. It's just hard, really hard to see her like that, because she has Parkinson's, and it's the, you know, final stages of it, and it's just, my grandma was just like superwoman, and to see her like that is just really tough for me. She's still kicking, and she's still got her little attitude, and oh, I love her so much. So I want to put something on different on this side. I was thinking maybe a little doily and a pretty bling. This bling is kind of big and heavy, so I'm going to grab a different bling and I'll be right back. Okay, I got these little little baby ones. I think that looks really pretty. That was cute, but that one's got more bling, baby. So I think it looks nice there, but I think I'm gonna put it up there. Alright, so I'll just put these together. I realize I'm going to be here all day if I go at this rate. Oh, those are our ugly ducks that we have out back. We call them ugly ducks. They're really ugly. They run the neighborhood, though. Okay, that's really cute. And then I think I'm going to add this trim on the sides to kind of finish it. And get this other side. And this was some trim that I got, you know, when they do the half off of the trims. And this one was 9 feet, so 3 yards for $1.50. Not bad. Alright, so I'm going to go back here. Let's see, how far did I go down on that one? This is a little tricky because I'm trying to get the sides closed and get it to lay on the edge there to also finish off that edge. And it's a small trim, but I wanted a really pretty decorative small trim there. Okay guys, since it is kind of starting to get dark, I'm going to add the final touches on here, and then I'll be back and show you the finished product. I got to put some goodies inside, some bling, and finish up the front, and I want to put something in that pocket. So I'll be back to show you the final stick pin book. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.